Alright, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into today's topic. We're going to be doing a review on Hunter Biden's beautiful things and his struggle with substance abuse. Basically one of his most recent interviews in the past few years with CBSC Sunday Morning. I'm only bringing this up and because it's big in the news right now. Everyone's talking about his scandals and his bullshit that he has going on. So let's get right into this because if I'm not mistaken, this man has done a lot of different crimes, including tax evasion and gun crimes and normal people get 5 to 10 years in prison and they don't get to walk free once the FBI or some policing organization comes in and kicks in the door and tells them that they should plead guilty. Or after they plead guilty, they normally go to jail like right away. They don't get probation or no weird You know what I'm saying? Let's get into
Hunter
the video.
Biden, the son
Let's just start
of
there.
President Joe Biden, has known no shortage of controversy in recent years, which means there was plenty to discuss when he sat down to chat not long ago.
You've said your dad always saw the good in you through all of this. Was there ever a time when you
Of course
thought,
he did. He's your
okay, there's
dad.
no way he's going to give up on me. I've done it now.
Jesus, I'm surprised. To be honest, I'm surprised they even allowed her to ask that question because this is one of the most powerful people in the world's son. If anything, I'm kind of scared even making this video. You already know what happened. It's just for speaking on Hunter Biden. Because they got power like that. They arrest people and they set people free as they feel accordingly. Like Hunter Biden did 5 to 10 years worth of prison time and crimes, but he hasn't done one day in jail. So
Second son, a Yale-trained lawyer and a lobbyist whose well-publicized drug problems, personal scandals, and business dealings seem to have kept him in the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
it's kind of interesting that he went to Yale. A lot of other rich politicians and powerful people, funny enough, it's like a secret club. They all went to Yale. I mean, that place is very expensive. I almost think there's like Illuminati or some with Yale and Harvard and Obama and all that weird that there's so many different people that went to all these high up schools. It's like a real life Illuminati shit. But let's just continue with the video. And yes, his finances are being investigated, question mark, deals with China.
There's a current Department of Justice investigation into your finances.
Yep.
What is it about? Can you say anything more?
I can't, but I can say this, is I'm cooperating.
Oh, he's cooperating completely.
I'm absolutely certain, 100% certain, that at the end of the investigation...
Because his dad's the president, and of course
clear
he's cooperating completely.
You're 100% certain.
I'm 100% certain.
God damn.
All I can do is cooperate and trust in the process.
You know, that's interesting, because a lot of criminals and a lot of people have said that before with that same kind of smug look. I'm not going to say if they're going to get found guilty or not, but Andrew Tate said the same thing. He said, I'm 100% sure. He didn't say 100% sure. He honestly thinks they're going to get him, but just an interesting comparison in general. All right, let's continue. We're at 1 minute and 3 seconds.
All I can do is cooperate and trust in the process.
Trust in the process.
From the time he was a toddler, Hunter Biden and his older brother Beau were fixtures in Joe Biden's public life. And when they were both hurt in the 1972 car crash that killed their mother and sister, their dad, a newly elected U.S. senator,
no wonder Joe Biden came into such a heartless, cold life.
6 months
like
or
he's
so,
a heartless
there's a
mother
conflict
life
between
he
my being a
lived.
good father and being a good senator, which I hope will not occur.
Damn,
We can
I
always
never
get
knew
another
that.
senator, but they can't get another father.
But as the Biden sons
Oh, by
got
the way,
older,
anyone that
their
wants to
paths
say that Joe
diverged.
Biden's
Beau was a war
hasn't made a
veteran,
bunch of weird
Delaware
laws
Attorney
and a bunch of
General,
shit that you guys are
sights set
against
on
for
higher
Democrats, go
office.
check out some of
But
these
Hunter,
interviews from the
who was kicked out of
1970s
the
and
Navy
80s.
Reserve after failing
And
a
you can
drug
say he
test,
changed or whatever,
grappled
you can
with
say he
substance abuse
changed,
for
but
years.
I mean,
And
that's
after
him back
Beau
then. He
died
probably
of
still
brain
believes in
cancer
all that dumb
2015,
that he was saying
Hunter
back
says
then.
he was binge drinking vodka.
He the
so
government for
heavily,
over 40
his
years, and you
father
guys want to
intervened.
re-elect him as
Came
president.
to my apartment.
And he was already doing corrupt
And this is when he
Chinese
was still in
deals
office.
before he became
And as vice
president.
And so he ditched his Secret Service, figured out a way to get over to the house. And I said, what are you doing here?
That was a fire line. I'll give you that. That was a fire line.
Sit down,
I think you were, of course, you were juicing
He sought
the fact that
and
your
got
kids got in a
help
bad
in
car
rehab.
accident. But damn,
But in time, he
you
fell
turned
off
out
the
to be
wagon
a shit
and deeper
dad.
into the abyss.
You would wake up
Damn.
some mornings, I shouldn't even say some mornings, because
Tragic.
you slept for like 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And be looking for crack and just smoke whatever was there.
Crack.
Yeah,
Crack.
I
Crackhead.
spent more time on my hands and knees, picking through rugs, smoking anything that even remotely resembled crack cocaine. I
Parmesan
probably
cheese.
smoked more Parmesan cheese than anyone that you know, I'm sure, Tracy.
Because there'd be crumbs mixed in, and
Yeah.
you just
Legendary.
I mean, I went one time.
He loves Parmesan
for 13
cheese.
days without sleeping, and smoking crack and drinking vodka exclusively throughout that entire time.
Hunter Biden's struggle with his
Oh,
personal
wonderful.
demons is a big part of his new book, from an imprint of Simon & Schuster, a Viacom CBS
Damn, that's
company.
crazy.
The title, Beautiful
He
Things,
snitches on
is a
himself in his
phrase
own
he and
book.
his brother
He says he
share
bought a
to
firearm
remind each other
illegally.
of the good in life.
It was the last thing that he said to me.
was.
Beautiful things. And I held his hand, and he took his last breath.
Bo's death shook the entire
I'm sure
Biden
that's
family.
tragic.
But the way Hunter dealt with his grief made headlines
Oh, that's-
when he began dating his
He
brother's widow.
his
After
brother's
Bo
his brother's
died,
wife.
He started a romantic relationship with Hallie, his widow. When the news of that
That's
broke, how did
is going to
people
hell.
look at you?
That's the
I
most
think
cracked out
people
I've seen.
were confused by it, and I understand that.
No one
I mean,
watched
I
this
really
interview
do.
though. Only
To me, it's
400K.
not something that is difficult.
Stop
to
suppressing
explain
the facts,
because
the media.
It came out of a real overwhelming grief that we both shared, and we were
I'll give you this. That is
together
tragic.
and trying to do the right thing, and that grief turned into a hope
Grief.
for a love
Grief.
that maybe
11,
could replace
448,
what we lost,
440, 50. I mean.
and it didn't
51.
work. It didn't work.
I mean, you said you lost
Didn't work.
clients over this, you lost business over this,
Yeah,
you had to step
Damn.
down from the World Food
Tragic.
Program.
yeah. Well, I made a lot of decisions that I
What
probably
World
shouldn't
Food
have
Program?
made.
He's in.
There was a lot more compassion and understanding for the people that knew me, but it was a horrible time too.
And then there's this. In 2014, the younger Biden
You just
took
look like a
job on the
fucking
board of a
cracked-out
Ukrainian
CEO.
energy company, Burisma Holdings, at a time when his father, who
Oh,
was then vice
that's sus
president,
as
had an active role in U.S. policy toward
you
Ukraine.
Bidens.
It raised
We know what
eyebrows
the
at the time,
got this money
but
from.
by the 2020
The
election,
Ukraines and China
Hunter Biden was
and
the
all that.
center of a
That
political
still raising
firestorm.
fucking eyebrows. I
Hunter
hope
got
the
thrown out of the
you guys get
military.
exposed.
He was thrown out, dishonorably
You need to get
discharged
exposed.
for cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you
Exposed.
became vice president. And once you
None
became
of that
vice
is
president,
true.
he made a fortune in
Yeah,
Ukraine,
Hunter got thrown
in
out of the
China, in
military.
Moscow,
That is simply
and various
not
other places.
true.
Looking
Yes, it is
back,
true.
did you make a mistake taking a spot on
Yep,
that
it is
board?
true.
No, I don't think I made a mistake.
Trump comes in too hard with facts. That's why I don't think you
made a
can debate him. He's
in
just gonna
terms
tear
of
your ass up every single
underestimating
time. He's gonna hit you with facts over the
the way
head.
in which it would be used against me. And
But you must have seen the optics.
But let's
Even
continue. We're
back
at 5
then, you
minutes and
must have-
54
I mean,
seconds.
How could you not have foreseen that this was going to look bad?
because I really did.
It is simply
I'm being as
true,
honest
you
with
old
you as I
f- you
possibly
can't even
can.
remember
All
yesterday.
I know is that not one investigative body, not one serious journalist
You
has,
did make a
ever
mistake.
has ever come to the conclusion that I did anything wrong or that my father did anything wrong.
But the rumors
No, you
lived
know
on.
exactly what
In
the
October 2020, a New York Post article
Yeah, I was gonna
said
say,
that
you must have
emails
known.
purportedly showing shady dealings in
knew.
Ukraine
You were
by
just trying to
Hunter
f-
Biden
your
were found
dad's-
on a laptop computer that he supposedly left in a Delaware repair shop.
Either
in
you're truly a dumbass
2019.
or you're
The
actually
details were
like you have to have
sketchy
no
at
brain
best.
cells. I don't
And
believe you're
last
that
month,
stupid. You've
a
seemed like a pretty
declassified
smart guy.
intelligence report
So you
said
probably
that
did that
before
on
the
purpose just to
election,
f with your
the
dad's
Russians
presidency.
had
But you're
launched
at
a
six.
smear
We're at 6
campaign
minutes and 20
against Joe
seconds.
Biden
Let's continue.
and his family.
It does not specifically talk about your laptop.
Yeah.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you
my
know
point
that's
is,
this
I
is
really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is
You
that's
don't
the
know
truthful
yes
answer.
or no if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So
whether or
could
not.
have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop.
Shady as
stolen from me. There could be that I
You
was
did
hacked. It
deals
could
to
be
get that
it was the-
money.
That it was
You and
Russian
Zelensky
intelligence.
are
It
splitting
could
the
be that
money.
It was stolen from
And
me.
I have Ukrainian
And you
friends.
didn't
I'm not
drop
against
off a
Ukraine. I want
laptop
everyone to
to be
f***ing live. I want the
repaired
war to
in Delaware?
stop.
Not that I
My
remember
friend
at all.
is from
At all.
Ukraine, and I have
So, we'll see.
many friends
Usually
that
he
are from
calls
the
me,
Ukraine, but I just believe that the
right
f***ing
before he
president
goes
is
to
kind of
bed
corrupt, and he's on
to
some
tell
weird
me
but that's for another
that
video.
he
That's
loves
another
me.
f***ing topic.
Hunter Biden says he's
The whole
rebuilding
Ukrainian
now
government's
and sober
corrupt.
since he married South African film producer Melissa Cohen in May 2019. If his story means anything,
You don't know if the
he told
laptop's
us,
yours. Bull.
it's that the only
You know
thing
if the
more
laptop's yours or
powerful
not.
than a monstrous addiction or eviscerating
We're at
grief
7 minutes and 30
is a
seconds.
family's love.
Did you say you and your dad talked
Stolen
every
from
night?
you.
Every
Hacked.
night. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we talk at least every night. Yeah.
Sometimes.
By the way,
Yes, you did.
not
fucking
only does he
lie.
talk to
Lie.
me every night,
Not that you
he
remember.
calls
You're on
every
crack. You can't
one of
remember
my
nothing.
daughters. He talks to each one of them.
We'll
every day.
see.
And he
We'll
talks to
see.
me.
Is that why
I
you
know
believe
The
you're
President of the
Oh,
United
this is a nice
States.
shot of you. You look a little bit healthier here.
But, by the way, he's always done that. I mean, always. He talks to each one of us. But I'll tell you why. Because he's lost.
You are not sober.
Because he, like me, knows what it's like not
Is
to be
a
able.
anything bullshit. Anything
to
stronger than
pick up the phone. and
crack
talk to
is the
yourself.
money addiction and hookers. Don't forget that.
We almost
Anyway,
lost
that was a
you.
good video, I guess, guys. But this
Yeah.
is some
Yeah.
going on in America. They really got politicians with sons that are doing crack binges and doing crimes that can get the regular Joe 10 years, and they just walk
And
away.
Biden would cry too.
But hit the like and subscribe button, share this video, and hope to God they don't
But
do no weird shit
you
because
know,
I did a
I
video
guess
on the
one of the
president's
reasons
son.
I'm crying is because
But it is the land of freedom of speech, unless they just take it down
you know,
or never
beautiful
monetize
things.
my fucking shit.
we're
But
here.
yeah.
We're here.
Hit the like and subscribe button and share the video.